yes. I mean, just like if I were married and my wife got pregnant, that baby wouldn't cost me anything because the government picks up the tab for prenatal care and the delivery. Okay, and then once the baby's born, obviously it's your responsibility. My uncle had 4 kids that way. Okay, so believe me, I know that. But somebody would say, well, if pregnancy, if the government's going to pay for pregnancy, if the person is in the service, then why not pay for the transgender surgery? But again, as I said, many of the soldiers that were interviewed on the late night talk shows all said that they had transitioned after they left. They felt this way while they were soldiers. In fact, one of them was a Navy SEAL. He said he wouldn't have it done.
Turned into a lovely woman, I'll tell you that.
He wouldn't have it done until he separated from the service. Okay.
Well, I think it's too disruptive for the service to have it sex change while the service. What do you think?
I think he told us. He said he doesn't. Are you still there?
Did we lose you?
I'm here, but I can hardly hear you guys.
Oh,
that's bad.
That's bad. What's your name, by the way?
My name is Bianchi. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to try to call in on another show, and we can finish this discussion if you have the same topic up.
And we talk about whatever you want to talk about. That's basically, I mean, we could put something up as a topic, but one thing on this show, if somebody calls in and they want to talk about something, that's fine with us. But we're on every Monday from 9 to 11, okay?
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a nice evening.
And you as well. Thank you for calling in.
All right. Have a good day.
Well, that's also a good topic, ladies and gentlemen, when you think about it.
Transgender.
And Trump himself, I mean, first of all, the commandant of the Coast Guard said he's not changing anything. And General Dunphy, who is the commander of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, said that unless he gets something in writing as a directive from the Department of the Defense saying what the policy is, he's not going to change anything because there are soldiers and sailors and I don't know about Marines, but Coast Guard people, servicemen and women, who are serving now that they're transgender, and not too many people know about it, and some of them are doing high-tech jobs. How are you going to replace these people? That's another thing. You know, Trump can't make policy by tweeting.
Well, he didn't make policy by tweeting.
Well, he assumed, he said from now on.
Oh.
He said he spoke to the generals. He didn't speak to the generals. It's another lie. The general said he didn't speak to anybody. He did that on his own. Even his chief of staff, John Kelly, said he didn't know anything about it. H.R. McMaster said no. General Mattis said no.
I said no. I don't know. I am not.
There are many things that he does that you can't do by tweet.
Well, no, listen. Nobody said they thought what he did was any kind of decree or law. He has to do it in writing. He says a lot of things on his tweets
and he uses his Twitter account to personally attack senators on either side of the aisle. Whether he's attacking Senator Flake or Senator Blumenthal, okay, or John McCain. He was John McCain's best friend because he wanted his vote on health care until John McCain said thumbs down.
That's true.
Remember what Trump said when he was running? I like veterans, but not veterans that are captured. What kind of stupid remark is that? John McCain is not a hero because he was captured.
That was an idiotic statement. Okay, everybody knows that. This happened a year ago.
But he hasn't toned it down. He hasn't changed. He's still the same man. And people say, he's 71 years old. You don't expect him to change. Well, the thing is, he's in the office of the President of the United States, the most powerful office you could possibly hold. Unless you're, a nut job like Kim Jong-un or your boy Putin.
That's true.
Listen, we will never live this down. Okay?
Which part?
Well, the part of him being president, and all it's going to do for him is the next time one of these, quote, fake news programs, Channel 4 or whatever, decides to run The Apprentice again, he could say, I was the 45th president of the United States. Big deal.
Hey, listen. I don't know.
Well, I don't know either. And I tell you what, folks, I'm glad that we had the call. We lasted another 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but God bless you. I am going to call it a night. If Felix wants to continue, that's up to him.
No, we're going to call it a night tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
That works for me.
As I said, I have an abscess tooth, so I really not really
No, he's got a big piece of chocolate cake that he wants to bite into right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Till next Monday. Adios.
We'll see you next Monday. Have a good week.